All right, let's bring in now NewsNation host of On Balance, Leland Vittert. Leland, you're going to break down some of these tight races for us. We were just talking to Lisa there from Oregon. Let's start there in Oregon. 1 point difference in polling here.
Never thought we would say let's start in Oregon as one of the hot races for the 2022 midterms. And your previous guest made a great point that the independent candidate here does play into this. But it is the brave new world for us, because in terms of counties that we normally watch, we don't spend a lot of time on Oregon geography for political nerds here. But a couple that we want to point out to you. Marion County, this is where the capital is of Salem. You've got Portland up here, but Marion County basically tied in the 2020 elections, which is interesting because Republicans in Oregon don't have a lot of reasons to go out and vote until now. So the fact that this is tied, this is going to be one of the places we watch significantly. Lynn County as well. That's Republican territory, a little bit south. How much does Christy Drazen beat Donald Trump's numbers? Those are going to be really the questions that we have. That said, when you look overall at Oregon, that went by 16 points for Joe Biden. It's very difficult in these kinds of races to do if only Drazen beats her Democratic opponent and then also her independent opponent in the county and say, okay, well, if she beats Trump's numbers by 8 points, then all of a sudden we really think she has a chance, because of how different Oregon is and this year versus all the other years, makes this race both really interesting but also really hard to predict.
All right. I want to talk about some other races here. I know Arizona is another close one, as well as New York, and there's somebody interesting stumping there in New York as well.
Well, lots of people have gone through New York over the past couple of days. President Biden has, Vice President Harris has as well. We'll zoom in on New York. Obviously, this is a state that no one thought was going to be competitive. 23 points for Joe Biden. We haven't had a. You're leaving?
I'm leaving you, Leland.
She's leaving.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, these things happen. All right. We'll stick here on the board here and talk about what we're looking at in New York. Obviously, we didn't think this was going to be a big race between Lee Zeldin and Kathy Hochul. It's closed on the issue of crime over the past couple of weeks substantially. Where we're going to watch most is in Manhattan, around there. Long Island typically is Republican, but you think about the Bronx, for example, that President Biden won by 83-15. Lee Zeldin has been closing these margins. Queens as well will watch significantly. This is a place that President Biden won by 50 points. If Lee Zeldin takes this number up to 35, 38, 40%, that will be a game changer. Watch Queens, watch Manhattan, watch New York. Then you go out to, say, Westchester County. And this is where there's a lot of really competitive now House races. Places that President Biden won by 20 or 30 points now very much are in contention. So House of Representatives races in downstate New York, in the New York suburbs, could be really competitive. Lee Zeldin lifting up a lot of those House races, House Republican contenders. But at the same time, it's also hurting Kathy Hochul that Democrats may not really be that excited to turn out. Nichole, the big question that we're having for New York and that we're going to continue to watch in New York, I talked to a couple of Democrats who say they hope, and this is Democratic thinking, that Lee Zeldin maybe peaked too early. And just the fact that we're talking about New York has scared a lot of New York Democrats. Whether that's wishful thinking or not is why we have elections.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.